Hello, Baskets by Quiche. How are you? Thank you for joining me. Hope you're having a great evening. Hey, Vanita. So my question is, why am I live? I thought somebody else was supposed to be live. So whose turn is it to be live, y'all? Hey, it's S. Marie. Thank you so much for joining me. I am coming to you late this evening because I'm still creating Father's Day gifts. I'm pretty sure that a lot of my gift designing friends on here are doing the same. And if you guys are anything like me, then you could probably use somebody talking gift baskets while you're designing. Oh man, something came on TV today that I think a lot of people are watching. um, Something's going on TV. I forget what it is. Oh, an award show, BET Awards. I honestly did not even know BET was still a channel or still a thing. Hey, Miss Peace Creations, how are you? But from what I hear, it is, and they're having an award show tonight. So people are talking. Hi there, Lauren. Thank you so much for joining and for subbing. I appreciate you. Hey, all things with a K. How are you, love? How are you? How are you? All right, guys. I just came back in from the workshop, getting some more stuff from out there. And yeah, it's a lot. Hey, can I ask something? Yes, you can, Miss Lauren. But tread lightly, honey. Tread lightly. But yes. What kind of order you? No, thank you. I appreciate you coming. If me calling your name those couple of times wasn't enough of a shout out, sweetie, I don't know if me saying it again is going to help. But thank you for joining and subbing. Yeah, I know, right? Hey, Shamika. Miss P says, hey, Miss Workaholic. Miss P, I mean, I got to get it done. I've procrastinated long enough. Procrastinated far too long. I am well, love. How are you? Still getting over that little bit of a whatever it was that I had the other last week. Um, but yeah, I cut the cord on my cable, and my local channels are hit and miss. That's why I love to stay on YouTube. I know, right? I know. I don't watch it. My husband watches it. I don't watch TV so much so that our satellite was out for like a week or something, and I had no idea. Never in a million. I did a T-shirt concept. Great minds think alike, don't they, girl? Don't they? Never. They do. I have been working T-shirts for quite a few days. I'm kind of over the T-shirts. Maybe I haven't necessarily worked them. I think I just put them on boxes and put them in containers, and then just had them up here behind me. So I've been looking at them for days, but they haven't actually went anywhere. So that I plan to change tonight. Yes, I was under the weather just a little bit. Won't say that I had a cold. The gathering that we had the other weekend, somebody apparently had the cooties. So by last, Wednesday, not last Wednesday, Wednesday before last, I was starting to have sniffles and all that kind of stuff going on. Yeah, there's something going around. And so I was down for a couple of days then. But Wednesday it was just sniffles, and I have had chronic bronchitis in the past. I worked in a very moldy building for a number of years. So my head cold or my cold goes from a cold one day to full on bronchitis by the next day. So when I woke up, like I said, I started the sniffles Wednesday afternoon, night, and then I woke up Thursday, and I was like, I feel it, like the congestion and all of that. I was like, yeah, this. So I immediately started taking some herbs, which is great for the particular one I took was for uh, respiratory issues, antiviral, anti something else, and of course blood purifying was in there. And I took that 3 times on Thursday. And Thursday afternoon, I had no more sniffles, no more congestion. And so ever since then, I think Friday I had like 2 cups. I did it twice that day. And then after that, I was good to go. So I've just had a little bit of the congestion where the mucus is trying to come out. So that's why I be pausing y'all sometimes because it'll get caught up. I know that's TMI, but yeah. So I was very happy that I wasn't down with bronchitis. So I'm loving the results of my tea, and I can honestly tell you guys that starting next Monday, when I go out to see if there's anything, I don't know if I'm gonna actually leave the house Monday, but Monday I am getting groceries and I am 100% back on my alkaline journey. So we're gonna do a quick detox, and then I'm going to get myself back well and all of the things, and then I weight I lose. So do this detox for a little bit, and then just stick with vegan, non-dairy, non-processed, non all of the things, and see if we can't get some better results. I have gotten sick a couple of times over these last couple of months, and like I told you guys, I did a detox. I was alkaline for quite some time, well, probably right at a year, and reversed a lot of my illnesses at that point. So now that I've been off of my journey, I'm seeing that I'm starting to find myself getting ill little bits here and there. But so that's just indicating that I really need to get back on my game. So let's see. I just left Hobby Lobby picking up a T-shirt to design a Father's Day concept. Ooh, I pray that turns out great. Also, that sounds fun. I had some cooties trying to take me down for a couple of days. I was able to fight through it. Yep. So that's a good indication, Kay. That's a good indication. That means your body's still in a good, space. Um, if you get exposed to a virus, because in all actuality, viruses and germs, the bad ones, can't actually live in certain types of environments. So if you make your body uh, that way, then you can get exposed to all kind of stuff and not actually come down with an illness. So yes, goodness. Because, maybe I wasn't even trying to be in the hospital. None of the rest of that. I've noticed that my blood is starting to be low again. So, and I got to get back on my game because ain't nobody trying to get no infusions, none of that stuff. It's been years since I had to deal with that ever since I started my little alkaline journey some years ago. So I hadn't had any of those issues since then. So I need to get myself back together because there's no reason why I should be cold in my house and my AC's on like 75. But that's neither here nor there. Just a little chit chat. I run my mouth. But while I'm running my mouth, I'm going to be working. So I invite you guys to do the same. Like I said, I just want to pull some stuff out of the workshop. I got crap all over my table still. How this table fills up quickly. Y'all know just 2, 3 days ago there was nothing up here, and now it's completely filled again. But it's not that I have not taken some things from the table. It's just that, the inventory grows. Y'all know how it is. Y'all know how it is. It just grows and grows and grows. You pull out one or two things, thinking that's gonna make it better, and the next thing you look around, and the mess is just grown. But I don't know if you guys saw a little clip. I did finish those little concepts that we were looking at earlier with the root beer, the planters, the beer mug, um, the, what is that, bottle opener, and the socks. And that's just on one of those black caddies. I want to also put a set of coasters back there. I went ahead and wrapped and bowed my razors, shavers back there. So they're good to go. I got those ones. Y'all saw him. I went ahead and wrapped him. I'm not liking the bow um, and the little tie situation. So I may switch that out to something else. Y'all saw Doritos earlier. I went ahead and bagged the tag. So those ones are good to go. I was over it, so I still hadn't bagged him. All Things with a K says I ordered some t-shirts from Temu. One is for hubby, and the other three are to sale. Thinking I might just list them instead of putting in a concept. Mm-hmm. I hear you. I hear you. I do hear you. And for those of you who may not have saw, there's a little truck and a couple of other things. So that's what we got in here right this second. Um, yeah, my t-shirt concepts, I loved what Rachel did with hers. So I started fiddling with this one to see if it was going to actually work out. And I'm liking it. I really am liking it. So this, of course, is not going to be the box. I don't even have any more of these boxes. I only had like two or three of them. So I'm trying to think of what else I can put these in. I have a couple of trays in the workshop, like wooden trays, but they are, a good little piece of money. So I don't know if I want to put those in here or not. So we shall see. Very nice, says Kate. I just posted on Marketplace and I already have somebody who's responded. Ooh, all right, Vanita, let's get it. Let's get it. But how Rachel did hers, and oh, hey Tasha. Tasha says, I'm tired of baskets. I'm still working. I know, right? Yeah, I'm at, and I guess stress eating. I don't know, because I actually was hungry a little while ago, so I fixed me something to eat. And I can't tell you the last time I ate dinner. Usually a one meal type person, but I was hungry. So I was like, I ain't hungry. My behind stress eating, but it was fine. So anyway, this is the concept. If you're looking for an idea for your shirts, this is relatively expensive. Hey Hope, how are you? Um, a relatively easy to do concept. I don't know if you have these items or not, but this is literally a t-shirt on a box, a t-shirt box that's inside of a one of the decorative boxes that they have at the Dollar Tree. And then I put the slides on the back like Rachel did. So I just kind of put it in here because I had the stuff sitting over there in another box, and I wanted to see if it was going to work. So I just kind of stuck it in there, and it worked. So I'm liking how it's coming together. Of course, none of this is actually going to be in this container, but I did like how that worked. So that's oh, turned off the wrong light. So that may be stop on phone. That may be something that you can do. I know you said you were just going to list them. I got to figure out what to do with these coolers. I haven't done any of my coolers, the little soft coolers. So, yeah, we're going to have to see what's happening. I was supposed to be working on True Religion. I ain't did that yet. I just pulled some of those out of the workshop. I need to figure out what I want to put in them. that's kind of, or excuse me, what I want to put them in is what I'm trying to figure out. So I tried not to buy a lot of containers, and of course, because I have a lot of containers, but the sizing of it all, of course, the men's gifts are a lot different than the women's are. So I'm gonna have to figure something out because I gotta get them rolled out of here. Like, I'm gonna do these tonight. All of the stuff that's on my table should be done tonight. I need to do probably True Religion after that, and then I'll get back to some of these smaller, inexpensive things. Um, Maybe. Oh, I still have coolers. I didn't do any of the ottomans. I still have like two of them staged in the back that's ready for me to just put product in. So I may be able to. Let me stop talking to y'all and work. I may need to start actually putting something or figuring out if I'm going to do one of those or not. Or do the two of them because there's two of them back there ready. Hey, Miss Melvin. You had a Coke earlier, so you can't sleep. How's that Kimberly showers? The sizing is the thing with these men's gifts. Yes, 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 yes. I thought it was difficult with the product. Um, well, I guess it was more of an issue for me to work the product so that I can maximize, not overload it and have it be really expensive. So I was okay with knowing that I'm gonna have to do like the shirts separate from the slide, separate from the pajama pants, that kind of thing. We were talking about that at Christmas, that I don't like to put a lot of things with sizing in them all in one thing, because that's kind of why I'm hesitant about like the ottomans and stuff. Because if I put a sized item in there, then that could decrease the number of people who are interested. So I'm kind of trying to think of what I have that's not a size related item that I can even use to fill those things up. So that's why I'm kind of still on the fence about even doing the ottomans. But like I said, they're sitting back in the den waiting for me to put some stuff in them. So worst case scenario is I'll come up with something and put it in there. I'm just going to use one of these rectangular locker bins. These particular ones came from the Family Dollar. This shirt is a Best Dad Ever shirt. And here's the little tag. That's what the shirt looks like. I put it on the shirt box, of course. And this is a size 2X. So I kept that because, of course, I'm going to cut my picture off and use it on my gift. I also have some of these slides. These came from Walmart. Yes, George brand. And they're size 13. I didn't think I had any or many 13s, but I actually have found quite a few 13s, which is interesting. But so we're going to roll these 13s, and since this is a 2X shirt, I figured it may work, hopefully. Um, what else did I pull for this? I think I just stuffed this little cosmetic case bag thing from the $1.25 and Up Tree. And I have a washcloth that I'm going to use, and that's as far as I got. Of course, they'll probably end up with shades. Um, and I don't know if I didn't bring any cups or anything in here, I don't think. I mean, I have a couple in here, but not many. So we'll see. But that's pretty much all this gift is going to have in it. Not a lot, not too much. That's what we're going to do. Are you going to stay up there? You are? Okay. Cool. And the one thing I went outside for was, what did I do with it? I misplaced a huge freaking duffel bag full of stuff. Oh, here it is. I went out for my fishing wire, so that's actually what I'm gonna need for this. brought that stuff. Put that over there with the other True Religion stuff. Get you guys out of my way. But yeah, I gotta figure out what kind of container I'm gonna put that stuff in. I guess probably I'll go back out into the workshop and see what kind of containers. It's a, what is this? This is a 8-piece set. So it's got the 4 shirts and the 4 pants or underwear. So I have at least 4 of them, with just the underwear and the shirts. And then, of course, I have socks to go with them. So that's at least 4 of those 3-piece things. I also have 1, 2, 3, 3 or 4, 3 travel bags. I got 2 pair of slippers left, and then 2 wallets. And I think that's all the True Religion stuff I have left. Alright, so let's get this started. I think I'm going to I have a similar concept to this already created, but it's in one of the large oval tubs. And I wanted something a little less expensive. So that's why I'm going with a smaller container and less items. The other one has like a boom box in the back. That some of that electronic stuff we got from Family Dollar, and a cup and some other stuff in there. So I was trying to reduce my cost. So I'm attempting to do very few items in here, but make it be relatively big. So we shall see how that works. Very nice inventory to put together. Thank you. All Things with a K says, how do those sets sell? I have been wondering if I should it one one year or not. This will be the one that I sold last year, or should I say, I sold a couple last year. I don't think I had any the previous year. I don't think I did any. Um, And then I picked up like 1 or 2 items that I turned into a concept last year. Primarily the slides. No, that's what I did. Since I didn't make a lot of gifts, I was trying to think, what in the world did I do? Since I didn't make a lot of gifts because I still had carryover from the previous Father's Day, I didn't do a lot of gifts. But I did get to Burlington's, and they had a lot of the slides in there when I went. So I got a lot of slides, and I want to say like 5 or 6. No, I had 8 of them, and I have or had 3 remaining. So that means I sold all 5 last year alone of just the slides. I didn't have any socks, underwear, shirts. I didn't have any of that kind of stuff. I literally just had the slides, and I sold those off. And I know I used some of them or another one of them for an order, and then I have 2 pair left or 1 pair left. So I know I did at least 4. I sold 4, but like I said, that was just a slide. So this underwear and shirts is new to me. To pair them together, buy the large pack and then break them down. But that's something that I know Tasha talks about a lot. I saw Yummy Tea doing it for some years, and also, what is it, like Invicta or something like that, and PSD, all of those things. I don't have any younger guys uh, around me, so I don't know about those little things. And then the ones, actually, that's not true. The younger men that are around me are not really into that kind of stuff. Um, they like day trade and stocks and all that kind of stuff. So they're not really flashy guys, I guess. So they don't do a lot of the name brands per se, if you know. So I don't really know. Like I said, this the other one sold well for me. So we shall see how they do for me. Um, Apparently they sell good. They sell well because other people are having success. But that doesn't necessarily mean, my area is going to want them, So we shall see how my area does. I've been seeing some people do some things on Facebook and all of that kind of stuff, and they're not really doing those either. But the reason I went ahead and decided to go for it is because I am in a college town, and even though this is the summer and the colleges are out for the most part, there are still a lot of students here and young adults here. So I'm hoping that those do well for me as well. Here, let's take you off of here because you're not going to let me tie you while you're standing up on that box. Mm, hey, aunties, get some more. If you all have a Bells, they have True Religion sock sets on clearance. Yes, they do. Bells has True Religions on clearance. City Trend has True Religion on clearance. Um, who else is it? TJ Maxx has True Religion on clearance. That's where I got the cosmetic cases from. Was TJ Maxx. I got multiple packs of socks from City Trends. Um, I'm trying to think of who else. I saw a few things in Bales, but I had to end up leaving out of there. I went looking for some college hats, but I did see those things over there on clearance. The True Religion stuff. Kay is live. Yay. So we can go over to Kay's house. And I can keep working while she talks. What just happened? Why did that do that? Come on, little fishing line. Don't do this to me today. Not today, buddy. Hold on, y'all. I know I'm out of frame. Let me get this thing tied. Hey, young Ryan. Welcome to the live. Okay, you can start small like Nicole with Divine Creation. She put a True Religion or sock, Dove soap, and a chapstick in a mug. Oh yeah, she did do that today. I was listening. I was working until them people started acting crazy, and I realized she was catching it over there. So I had to go clean house and then put my head back down, get back to work. Some of these trolls troll certain people's lives and not people's lives. Uh, yeah. They have already been sold on Marketplace for her. They have already been sold on Marketplace for her. Oh, her True Religion concepts. That is awesome. That is so good. I know she's excited. It's our season, y'all. It's our season. I was so excited when she was getting some good sales and all that kind of stuff because she has been definitely designing. And I totally understand, creating the product and then not getting the sales that you need or that you would like to have. And that's one of the reasons I had to kind of rethink how I was handling business with this business because I'm putting, money into it and not necessarily getting the return back that I had anticipated. So, yay, you back on live. I am. She had to make more. Oh, that is awesome. That's so good. I'm happy for her. I am, Sally. Welcome back. Thank you for coming. I am not doing what I said I would be doing, but I am here, honey. Just getting this cut off of this little tag so I can use it on my gift. So that's my 2X size and the picture of my shirt. I am. And One Case Creation is also live. I just saw her notification. So if you guys get tired of listening to me, she is here also. You got somebody else to listen to. I'm going to put this gift together and then I'm going to leave you guys be. We're going to go on about our business. Those slides were $6.98. The shirt was $5. This is $1.25. And this is actually tight enough that it's not moving. And then the rest of it will be held up by the bag. So I think that's pretty cool. Love the visuals. Yes. What concept are you working on? This is a best dad ever. Here's the little shirt. And I just put the cosmetic bag in the front of it and a pair of slides on the back. And now I'm fitting to add something else to it. I don't know what. Oh, when in doubt, grab a pair of shades. And when I tell you guys, I looked at my gifts. I think everything I've created so far this year for Father's Day has shades in it. I know I've been through at least 30 pair of shades, 20 pair of shades, because I still got about 20 pairs of shades out there, if not more. So I am happy. I haven't done anything with all of those doggone watches I found, so I got to wrap my mind around doing something with those. I was thinking of putting them on a charger, but I don't know, it just seems so little. And I don't have the colognes, like the larger size colognes to pair with that. I don't have standalone wallets. Like I do have, I mean, you guys saw what I got, but I do have some wallet sets that I guess I could put it with. And then I have all of these kind of things, but I don't want to break this up just to take the wallet out, you know. Love to see the good concept come together. Those items work great together. Thank you, Kay. I saw my first Father's Day gift. One of my heavy hitters. Congratulations, Sally. That is awesome. Yes, ma'am. You better move them heavy hitters, girl. That's what I'm talking about. That is cool. So yeah, let's put some shades in here. Can y'all even see that? I don't think you can. Here, maybe I can pull you there and put you there. Am I going to remember where you are? And I would put you in this holster, but this holster is going to make y'all fall on y'all head again, and I don't think anybody wants that. Here, let's see if we can sit you up a little bit. Maybe you can see inside. Oh, there you go. You're welcome, love. Alright, so we just got a pair of shades. I don't know if this is going to work, but they got some green in them. And y'all can see me. Hey, y'all. And why do I have a hand towel up here? Did I have some body wash or something up here? I don't think so, because I didn't want to make this heavy. What in the world? I don't think it was a cologne. Let's see. Oh well, we'll figure it out. I'm glad that I saw all of you using shades when I started ordering my few filler shades for one. Yes. Yeah, they have been finishing off my gifts nicely. They working right on in, and I'm happy about it. Wherever there's a space, and I've been popping me a pair of shades in there so quick. Just like that. I'm not stunning these folk. Y'all gonna get these shades Y'all finna get these little slippers up out of here. I'm finna sell somebody that is some watches. I don't know who. I got shavers and all kind of stuff. If y'all finna buy this stuff. Like I just found a doggone coffee pot out there in the workshop. So as much as I don't want to do a snack of any sort, I guess we'll be doing something because I got to make some type of a coffee concept. And did you just let me slide that little cologne right there up under my... That'll do it. All right. It's looking kind of weird. Something's going on. I don't know. Do you have a manicure kit? I do have a manicure kit. Do I have it in this house with me? I have no idea, Vanita. Let's see. You can add a bar of soap, small and doesn't add much expense. Yep. Yep, I can. But it was probably one of these little two-piece sets, the little small ones, because Never in a Million pointed out, I kept calling that thing lotion, but it is not. It's shower gel. So the little small, the short cologne sets up here, these things, one of them's a spray, and then the other is a shower gel. And you could not have told me that that was not lotion all of this time, but it's a shower gel. Now, you ain't gonna bathe but like your arm with this one little thing of shower gel, but he'll be all right. It'll a little soap for him to... Yeah, they're shower gels. That's what I said. She asked me when I was in the store because I was saying lotion, and she was like, "Is it lotion or shower gel?" And I was like, And I looked at it. I was like, "Hell, it is lotion. I mean, shower gel." So we will do that. What else do I have in here? We have hand sanitizers. Of course, I had to pull some of those out. Oh no, this one's broken. Crap. How did I break the hand sanitizer? Probably need to get all this stuff out this doggone bag. That's the problem. We have Dove. We have, what else is in here? I'm looking for soap. And somebody said something else. Oh, manicure kit. Yep. Oh, and I just found another cologne. It is for cleaning the elbow. No, it is not. That is a shower gel. It literally says it on the outside of the container and on the little bottle. And I've been running around saying lotion for the longest. Auntie's laughing at us. Hey, Chosen. Yeah, child, I be on here. I'm in here, child. I got some work to do. Work to do. Hope you had a great day at work. I'm glad you're off and heading home to the peace and quiet of your own house. They'll be fine. They will be absolutely fine. If they don't have a hand towel or a loofah or something by now, they'll figure it out. How was your day at work, Chosen? Miss Sally's asking. So yes, I do have these men's grooming kits. These are definitely from last year. Majority of this stuff is from last year. Y'all know I only bought a little bit of stuff. I got that True Religion stuff. I bought a couple of flask sets. I got the couple of packs of True Religion socks. But other than that, I haven't bought a lot of stuff, I don't think. I spent way too much money, I know that. Um, Oh yeah, at TJ Maxx. I bought all that crap from TJ Maxx. But yeah, we do have a men's grooming kit, and it's green, and I'm not taking it out of the package. And I'm just going to sit it up here somewhere. Where? I don't know. Don't you follow me in front of all these people? You were doing so good just sitting up there, and now you want to show out. He put you in a bag. I don't want to have to tape you down, but I will. I'm not above tape. Don't get it twisted, little buddy. Is you finna leave here? I don't remember, how did I have that stuck up there last time? I think I took this loose and strung it up onto the shirt box some kind of way. But heck, that was like last year, and I do not remember how I did it. Perfect match with the green, yes. I don't know what to do with my flask. I have two. I don't either. The that flask situation, the flask, those watches, these watch things, all of these things, those flask sets. I don't know what to do with them either. I want to just put them into some concepts, just drop them in the front of some stuff. But yeah, I don't know. So whatever I put it into, it's gonna have to be relatively inexpensive. I would love to do beverage like the chaser and the things that go with the beverages since it's a flask, because I'm not doing any type of liquor or anything. Um, yeah, he gonna make them like, yep, 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 and I ain't above tape. Um, I just don't want to do that. That was the whole reason of me putting that fishing wire up there. But I need them to stand up. They will stand once I put them in the bag. I don't have to worry about them falling out or falling off then. I'm probably going to have to secure it at the bottom some. But other than that, and I did not bring that little tag gun in here because my tagging skills apparently are not the best because my tag thing never works right. Y'all be tagging the crap out of stuff. It just be sticking and looking all pretty. My tag gun don't work like that. So I think I either have a defective one or it's user operator error, which is probably operator error knowing me. Um, so yeah, here, let's tape you down. Let's try to get around the big tape. Let's see if we can tape you from the bottom so nobody will see it. Um, Anita says I thought about putting one with my margarita glass and lock it down. Oh, y'all can't see. Oh, and a mocktail. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. I don't know about that margarita glass now, Vanita. I don't think I know any men that drink margaritas. I don't think I know any men that drink margaritas. Could just be the men I know. Do y'all know any men that drink margaritas? Is it just me? Am I the only one who knows a whole bunch of lushes that drink hard liquor and beer and not margaritas or mixed drinks? Hey, Vonnie. Hey, girl, hey. She says, cute. Thank you, love. Busy as usual. Taekwondo competition in town, and once again, I was the onlyest one at work. Wow. Y'all be busy over there. Cute. Thank you. Right. If you have cards, games, dice, they go with flask too, and cigar colognes. If you have any to add, yes, sense. Very nice, Kay. Thank you. What in the Sam Hill is going on? I'm not a drinker. I'm so glad. Yep, yep. I'm glad you did too. No staff or staff that just shows up whenever, child. Oh my goodness. I broke 3 needles on my tag gun. But I switched it out and kept going. I'm gonna have to figure it out. I want to use it. Like I want to be able to tag stuff and make it stick. I really do. But it's just not working like that for me. So that's why I'm like, I don't know if it's user error or if my gun is defective. So we'll have to figure that out here directly. Let's get you down. Because ain't nothing else going back here. Nothing. There's no room for anything else up there. So, yes, you surely can buy that gift. You sure can, ma'am or sir. Let's see if we can't sneak and tape it from the bottom so it won't be seen. Um, how about those tic-tac-toe games I bought from Burlington? I don't have a thing to do with them. Did you make that shirt? No, ma'am, I did not. This came from the Dollar General. I did not make this shirt. I have not taken my Cricut out of the box. It is sitting back there on the sofa, waiting for me to do something with it. But my buddy gonna have to wait until after Father's Day. I cannot take on nothing else. I have a bunch of Connect Four small games. The games, I have one of these collegiate shirts, one of my college shirts that I'm doing. And I put one of the footballs in there, that college football. And I also put in a, what else is over there? A desk hockey game. But I found some dominoes and playing cards and darts at the $1.25 and up tree. Now, yes, they are, well, actually, they do have cards at the $1.25 and up tree. There are 2 packs for $1.25. But there are also cards at the Dollar General for $1. Um, some of them are the jumbo print playing cards. Some of them are regular classics and all that kind of stuff. So there are other options. I had the dart games from before, but this is what dart games look like. Of course, they have the little barb up there that they hang it from. But they have it with the red darts and the black and green dart circle thing. So they have these ones. They, like I said, they have dominoes. They have playing cards. Um, that's really the only kind of inexpensive game things, like traditional games. They do have some maze board games things in there. So I don't know how much of a gaming situation you have going on, but those may be some options. I'm tired, but I have a few gifts I want to finish so I can move on to the next things. Yes, that's a good idea to complete my complete collegiate baskets. Yep. I put my Connect Four games in those coin toss, cornhole, some pistachios, beef jerky, and socks. Okay, okay. Cause like I say, since I got that coffee pot thing, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with it. And I'm totally covering up this shirt, but it's gonna be okay. They got a picture that knows what it says. So they'll know what it says. I'm not taking this out of the package, which is what I did before. I probably should. It looks kind of janky up there. But I think you're gonna go just like you are, little buddy. Let's put the little cologne back up here. All right, both of y'all gonna fit now that I done added so much crap in here. Let's see. It does. Yay. Corn toss, pistachios, beef jerky. I think the only thing I have off of your list, Kay, is the socks. It's the socks. I have the shoot, what do I have? Cashews. But I don't have any of the smaller like individual size snacks. Like I said, I got a coffee pot out there I need to put some stuff in. I think I'm going to just make a small basket and stick it on top of the coffee pot and just be done with it. Dollar Tree have Domino travel size 125. Yes, ma'am. Hey, Rose. Welcome to the live. Planters, peanuts, and socks. Yep. I have to play. Yeah. I think I'm done with that. And y'all just gonna sit here and let me put this up here knowing I didn't put this little hand towel in there. Well, nobody gonna say nothing about the hand towel not being in there. That's covering up everything. I can't put it up there. I don't want to put anything back there. I literally don't want to put anything back there. Uh, is Kay still on? Vonnie, are you? Vonnie, you over here? Is Kay still on? I actually do have a question for her. Might have to find her info and contact her. Let's see. Let's give him some socks. Unless I don't have any socks. Can it go in front of the bag? This little thing, it can if I squish it in. So this ain't nothing but paper and cardboard and stuff in there. Yeah, I might be able to get away with that. I may be able to get away with that. I had a slow cooker that I wanted out, so I put a hot sauce taster thing in a big box on top, a kitchen towel, and some salsa bowls. Done. Yep. That sounds cool. Yeah, we need to say fire. Yes, ma'am. I'm spending entirely too much time on this. I'm going to close you guys up like that. I'm going to put those shades back up there. And then I'm going to stick this on the front of here. I don't think I'm going to have to take anything out. I may just have to lift this up. And it's not going to move easily. So let's try this. Scoot you back. And then push you down. Now I should have enough room for my little bow tie towel. All right, keep acting crazy. I'm going to put a glue dot on your butt and stick you right there in the front. And that's what we're going to do. So that's that. That's that. We'll put the shades up here. How are we going to get these shades to stick up here? Yes, trying to use stuff without buying things. I was so close to leaving this house today to go buy crap, y'all. I really was. But I talked to myself sternly and told me to get my behind back in this house and make money instead of spending money. So I came back inside. So I was kind of proud of myself for doing that because y'all know I will avoid some work on occasion. But I was surely finna leave here today. That got me frustrated. That's what it was. But it's still neither here nor there. You can't just pick up and leave. Damn it. Bonita, where'd you get those from? Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm doing better, y'all. At least I'm making an effort to do better. Had did have a stern talking to. I was getting out of hand with it. Lady, you are spending more money than you're making this year, and that's been a first. So I'm not used to that as far as the business is concerned. So I had to rein it back in. Plus, I got all these expenses for this craft, my workshop rehab, reorganization. I just need you to stick up here just a little bit. I put a piece of tape on the back of the hand towel set so that I can put the glue dots on there. The tape is going to come off. Those glue dots are not going to come off that fabric easily. So that's why I put it on there. But it's literally just to hold it in place until I get it into a bag. And then it doesn't have to stay in place. I mean, then the bag will hold it. That's where I am as far as being finished. Once I run out of things, that means I'm done because I'm not going to buy anything else. Mm-hmm. Yep. That is a good way to think about it. Good way to look at it. All right. Let's put some shred in you. Drop them in a bag and get you off of my table. That's all this is going to have, you guys. It's not a lot going on with it. But since he has this little, should I put this multicolored green shred up there? I think so. Better than that lime green. Mobile is expecting rain all week and throughout the weekend. Oh no! Not again. We had some bad weather come through here. I need to look at the forecast and see what we got going on for this weekend. Oh, these scissors are done. Six things is quite a bit of items. Yep. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it actually is. Well, 7 with the little towel thing. Alright, let's get some shred in here. And then we're going to get this little thing inside this bag. I can't just leave it be, because if I do, it's going to fall. I mean, it's going to, my towel's going to fall off the front of here. And I don't want that. So, let's go ahead and get her bagged, get him bagged. And then we can get this out of the way. I'm so over this shred. I think I'm nearing burnout, guys. Not burnout. I'm just tired. I'm ready to not have to get up and do gift baskets or something gift basket related. And I have not felt like that in quite some time. Praying hard and being good that the rain stops before the weekend. The storm just passed. Yes, goodness. We are all in agreement on that. So when it was raining early today, somebody was like, yeah, let it happen now and not the weekend, because we all going to be outside this weekend. So Easter and Mother's Day was illness. I'm praying that the rain won't mess up my coins again. Right, Vanita? Yes, ma'am. We've discussed this. You and I are in the same boat. Yeah. Yep. But I can say I am proud of myself because I stuck it out. There have been a number of obstacles this design year for me, which was, December through now. And I hadn't thrown in the towel. But it's just been a lot. It's been a lot. It has been a lot. Mentally, it has been a lot. So I'm ready for some downtime. We were actually on our way to Alabama up to Huntsville um, next week, but we're not going. I don't want to go. I don't want to go anywhere. So I need to get out of that because I keep saying I'm gonna be outside all summer, and now I'm behind someone I don't want to go anywhere. So, uh, you've been a trooper. Prayers for us all. I'm thankful that you gave me the courage to try Marketplace. Yes, yes, yes. I'm glad you tried it. You conquered your fear. Thank you, Kay. I appreciate you, honey. I really do. But yes, Miss Wendy, conquer that fear. Them people can't do nothing to you on Marketplace. They cannot. Once we kind of know what what to expect, I think that takes some of the fear out of it, at least for me. If you tell me what's going to happen, then, I'm all good. I'm good with it. I can deal with it. But if you just, I get out there and I'm going it alone and crap just starts getting haywire, and I'd be looking crazy as hell. So that was one of the things we were big on with the kids. Give you enough information so that you can make an informed decision. So if you get a little bit of info on how it's done and what's going on with it, then, the rest of it you'll pick up along the way. But a lot of the fear is probably the unknown. Yes, I'm so happy, Vanita. Because once you start doing marketplace and, all that kind of stuff, you can keep on designing and keep on listening your stuff. You don't have to just wait for an outside holiday or a holiday to go street selling. Whatever you have out there, you can just pop up a different listing. If somebody comes up there and says, hey, our community's having a so and so, and this, that, and the other, and you're like, okay, well, I got some gift baskets that may go with whatever event's happening. Then put them things up there on Marketplace and see if anybody wants to buy them. You make a collection of gifts like those vendor event gifts that they were talking about. Make some of those up and stick them out there, and maybe somebody who's having an event or birthday party or something, may want some. But it's just another avenue for people to see your items. So definitely. Yeah, I'm liking this little multicolored shred. This is cool. Yes, ma'am. Birthdays, anniversaries, whatever you want to create a holiday for or create a gift for. Mother's Day gifts. I had them initially listed as Mother's Day gifts. Child and took them down off of it as a Mother's Day gift. I reworded my listing and I put it right back up there. Now you're trying to get out of the doghouse. Do you need a good gift? Did you forget your coworker's birthday? Is your sister still mad at you? We have just the gift for you. At insert the name of the business, we create gifts for all occasions. Servicing the so and so area. Please check out and follow our page where you'll see more photos of gifts that we have available. We handle corporate events, realtor gifts, weddings, all occasions, fruit baskets, bereavements, corporate accounts, you name it, insert business name, can do it. So contact us today. Let's work. Of course, that's not what it actually says, but you know. Marketplace hits hard for Easter. It does. It does. I'd be surprised at how many people be out there on Marketplace. I'm trying to do too much, putting this little piece of shred in this little hole. But you finna go in there because I done started now, and there's no going back, buddy. All right, let me stop before I be done messed up something. Now it just looks out of place without it all over the shoe. I knew I should stop while I was ahead. Alright, one more piece. We're getting dropped in a bag. All things with the cases. I'm thinking of making a gift box to list on Etsy and eBay with my dad blanket, notebooks, pens, and one more item in corrugated boxes. What do you think? And what in out of the other item be? And what can the other item be? I think the corrugated boxes are a good idea. I see people doing that, especially with the subscriptions. I am amazed at how many people actually have subscriptions. I think a lot of people have those things and don't even realize that they're still having them. But then some people just like to receive stuff that they don't have to go out and personally shop for. So I think the corrugated box thing is pretty cool. Um, I saw people have success with it. I see one girl do it, and she only does like colored items. Like her box will be filled with everything that's blue or everything that's green or everything that's whatever. And people are actually purchasing those on a monthly basis. So build it, they will come. These people are buying any and everything. And if they don't buy it, then you'll know that that's something that they're not necessarily interested in. So I say go for it. Heck yeah, you need to get out the doghouse. So I be throwing it all in there. And I do gifts for all occasions. I start listing off occasions. Um, girls trip. What did I? I listed some kind of occasion, and that dude, crack, he bust out laughing. I can't remember what I said, but y'all be throwing out all kind of stuff. Hell, I'll make up an occasion if that's gonna sell this gift basket to you. All right, my size 13. We got my tag with my glasses on there. Where's my marker? Let's scratch this stuff out, get this other stuff stuck on here, and we are gonna move on. $1 cologne sets since they are small. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. All right, I blacked that out. I blacked that out. Hey Rachel, how are you? Welcome to the live. Where did my glue go? I mean, not my glue, my tape. Day and night occasions is the deal. uh, that's what I'm talking about. Just trying to get in the door. You doggone right. So yeah, man, we gonna make up all kind of stuff. Like I said, these people, they be in it. They don't mind. They do not mind. If they don't mind, I don't mind selling it to them either. And I think that was Richard. Was that you earlier talking about not putting? You didn't think about putting a cologne in a church concept. I think that was your live. My hands were full at the time. I was like, shoot, them the main people that be wearing to smell good. The church fellas, they be all into it. Smelling like Mr. Too Much Cologne wear. People allergies and sinuses acting up. All right, that's enough of that. Okay, and then we have that. These are done. I don't have a tape measure in here, so I can't figure out what size bag I need. Let's get through Father's Day. That's what I gotta do, because I'll have this better in a minute. I didn't bring bags in here. Are you freaking kidding me? What size is this? This is so not gonna work. This is like an 18 by 30, and I know for a fact this is not it. Bruton Stetson and the entire Deacon board. Yeah. So we can give them something that don't smell like Bruton Stetson. I'm sure that the ladies in their life will welcome the change. That's not gonna work. And let's see. I only have one other package in here. And what are these? 32 by 40 shrinks. That's not what I need. That's not gonna do it. Guess I'll have to go back out there and find some more bags. I was surely not trying to create another assembly line of gifts to have to wrap, but I'm not going back out there right now to go and get my G unit. We have armadillos, you guys, like a lot of armadillos, like a lot. There's little babies, and the little babies are out during the daytime and everything. And I'm like, I know y'all, mama don't know y'all out here in my yard like this, but it's a lot of those out there. So I'm kinda not afraid, but then again, I don't want to deal with armadillos outside. My husband says they won't do anything to me, but I don't know. They're not afraid of me the way that I want them to be, so I don't know. So I have to go and get my little pellet, pew pew, and go out there and because if one of them things try to get me out, that's gonna be he gonna be over with. All right, so let me show you guys this so I can take this off of my table. Oh wait, what are you guys saying? Hold on. Um, there's the gift. Mm, thank you. The color thing box made me literally gasp. Yes, those are nice. I was shocked that people, like I say, people are buying those things, but you never know what people spend their money on, child. And if they're willing to spend it, then I'll make it available for them to buy. Mm, Stetson, the Dollar Tree size bag fits. The Dollar Tree size bag fits well. I think it's a 24 by 30 or something like that. They are. They do look scary. My husband says it's not going to do anything. If they get startled, all they're going to do is like ball up. And I'm like, but they're not startled. Like I literally walked up on them things and they didn't do anything but like stop and look at me. And then they just kept digging around in my yard. But he was like, nah, they'll run off. I'm like, they did not run off. They didn't ball up. They didn't do nothing but look at me. So of course by the time he went out there, they were gone. Out sneaking while their mom was asleep. Apparently so, because that's what they were doing, rooting around in my yard. So maybe she slept in late and they was out. They were hungry because they came looking for food. Love the gift, nice gift. Thank you guys. So that's what the front looked like. We just got the dad shirt, best dad ever shirt, which is that one. Grooming kit, a little bit of some fragrance and shower gel, We got some shades up there, this little cosmetic bag. We got a little bow tie towel thing that'll look better. Oh, it'll probably look better if it wasn't crooked, but we'll fix that before we put it in a bag. And then on the back, we have these little slides, the little flip flaps. It is not their yard. It is absolutely not their yard. Now, I live in the country, but we have to have boundaries, honey. Y'all stay where y'all be at, and I stay where I be at. I don't come in y'all yard messing with stuff in y'all little area, so y'all leave me be. We have multiple acres. All I want you to stay away from is this area that my house sits on. You can have all that backfield back there until we get some more houses back there. But for right now, I need y'all up out of my yard and definitely the heck away from my workshop. So that's perfect. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, we gotta do something because I can't we can't be having the animals like that. And something's out there eating my doggone peaches, and I think those are deer. I didn't think deer ate peaches, but something's eating my peaches. This is my first year with peaches on my tree, and I would like them to not be ate up by animals. So I don't know what's going on out here in this wilderness, but they need to stop messing with my stuff. But thank you to the person who said that size box, that size bag will work. I have a list of measurements for the gifts. That's not right. I have a listing of bag sizes and which containers they go with, or I can use them with. I don't have it in here with me. And I also don't have my tape measure so that I can actually figure out how big of a bag I need. So next trip to the workshop, I'm gonna have to bring in either. I was gonna say that box of. I'm not doing that. I'm not bringing all that in here. I'm gonna have to find my list so I can pull the size bags I need for these containers, and then just bring those containers in because I'm not bringing that entire box of bags in this house. Yes, yes, yes. The outside creatures are a mess. Um, and I'm really wondering because I have a goat that keeps coming in my yard. It's the neighbor's goat. But he keeps wandering his behind over here. He starts out in my back field, and that's because my grass is high back there because ain't nobody mowing all that. Um, but he starts off back there, and then he'll creep up and end up in my yard. And I told those people to keep their animals in their yard. They the same people that had chickens, and their chickens be here all the time. And I tell them the first time I step in chicken crap in my yard, we having chicken for dinner, and I ain't seen them chickens since. She thought I was playing, but nah, we're not doing this. It's one thing if I have animals in my yard, but I'm not finna have your animal crap in my yard. Like I'm not doing that. And she's one of those people that just feels like, the entire area is hers. She's new to the community, so they don't quite understand who's who. So yeah, nah, you need to stay on the property that you pay for. It's like her kids over there mess with people's stuff. I'm like, y'all get back in y'all yard. They out there in the back of the back there in the back field. I heard them out there playing, and their behinds out there just out there playing in my yard. I'm like, why are y'all back here? Oh, we didn't think anybody lived here. Nobody has to live here. Is this the land that your parents pay for? Like, if not, then get off people's property. I didn't think anybody owned this. How does nobody own a piece of property? Y'all take y'all behind home. Get from out my yard. Let's see. What else do we have? What is this? Shrink wrap bags. That's not what I need. Um, Here are True Religion slides. My entire freezer now is stocked up with slides on top of it. I mean, True Religion stuff. I got you back. Y'all hold on a second. I am digging in this box. Is this a bag? Nope, that's a shrink wrap bag too. What the crap was I supposed to be shrinking so? Because I just keep bringing all these shrink wrap bags in. Ain't nothing is going to be shrink wrap. We got the coffee mugs. I think I'll put this mug in with the Falcons thing, since that's winter-y. Does anybody know if Kay is still on? If she is on, then I am getting off. What am I looking for? Well, I tell you what, let's just go ahead and do these FSU things up here. I don't want to make any more bases, but I want this stuff off my table. Y'all be tripping. Excuse me. Hold on one second. All right. Let's see what else we have up here. Not you guys. Football. Yep, that's all off the table. So we have a football. Yes, Kay is live. Awesome. Y'all ready to go over to Kay's house? Go over there and watch Kay make the magic happen. I've been up here an hour and a half. What time is it? What, after 12 o'clock? Are you kidding me? All right. So I don't know if I want this way up there. I use 2 phones and a TV so I can watch multiple people at one time. Awesome. All right, let's see if we can come up with a template for this right quick. I'll fold you in. I'll fold you in. I'm almost certain that is the size of the top. Nope, just a little short. Let's do it like we did it for Christmas. Using the table as my straightaway. Alright, so now this should work. And what's crazy is once I get come up with a template or a top to figure out how to get my base for one of my gifts, then I don't have to use the template anymore. I can just kind of do it. And that's also the cool thing about multiples. Once you come up with how you want it set up, then you can just kind of flow through the rest of it. So let's see. Now I need 2 inches off the side. Let's see how good you are, girl. Did you do it? Did you? Oh, wait. I need some cuts. Bingo, baby. Ta-da. So I have 1, 2, 3 more of these. So half inch, 1 inch. Oh, my baby. Put y'all back up here. Let's see. Miss Vanita said, did you see the round basket that someone put inside the round baskets to keep from having to put all the stuffing? I think it was Falanda's video. The round basket they put inside the round. Oh yeah, I did. The I think it was like a solo cup, one of those large solo cup things. I don't know who that was, but I did actually see that. I love a good hack. And I don't know where they were when we were fighting with those things for Christmas, but that is definitely going to come in handy. I don't think I even, well, no, I do have some of those light brown and dark brown, like the two-tone ones. I still have some of those. What I really would love is some more of those wire baskets. That's what I want. I don't have many left. I think I ran through all of them that I had. DT, yes. Uh-huh. And this is that super thick construction paper stuff. Of course, I made these thick and got the wrong one. And I am determined to use it. So I've been using it as the basis for some of these things because it does not reduce down as much as that other paper does, but it is super hard to deal with. So I do like an accordion fold and then kind of bend it and put it in there. Pretty much the same way Kate was showing us how she does hers, but you just got to do it a little bit different with this because this is where you can't really bend it the way you think you can. It doesn't really bend a lot, so. Good night, Kay. Headed to bed so I can get up and take Spicy Kid to Vacation Bible School tomorrow. Have a great night, love. For real, I have one more. I have a few wire baskets left, too. Oh, you're subbing from 8 to 12? Okay, okay. Well, thank you, ladies, for joining me. I appreciate you guys coming in. I'm finna go over to Kay's house and listen to her design while I work. But I do appreciate y'all coming in. Hope you liked the little concept that I put together. I'm just going to go ahead and keep working away at this stuff. Fold you in, stick you in, put you in, and now I'm staying there. Yep. And let's make sure that's covered. Alright, there we go. And let's see how we're going to finesse this situation. I think you need a backer. You're going to fall. I think you're just going to stay up there like that. Look like you're hard-headed. Put you that way. And then we'll put some more stuff up here. Some little games. Let's go see what kind of games we got in this bag. Made it home safely. Great. So happy to hear, Trojan. Safe and sound. Let me see what I have. I got these playing cards. These are the ones that I got from the Dollar General. So you got the classic with the jumbo face. My husband looked at these. He was like, do not put those in that gift basket. So he was like, why didn't you get like some good cards, good playing cards? Sir, I am not supplying these people with playing cards for the rest of their life. They finna get these dollar playing cards and call it a day. So then he was like, well, we can get some. I told him I would see how much they were next time I was in the store. And them things were like $5. So, yeah, we're not doing that. They gonna get these $1.25 and up cheap playing cards and call it a day. Or they can go buy them on by their own. They look very nice. Yeah. Ain't nobody stuck. Child, don't take it with a grain of salt for me. He's probably messing with me more so than anything. I think they're perfectly fine. And I can actually, I was going to say, I can take you up there and show you. We have at least like 3 packs of these cards up there on that bar right now. From when they were here for Memorial Day. So he talking all that junk, but at the end of the day, they gonna play with whatever kind of cards you have available. As long as it's not one that has like an incorrect number of jokers or twos or something like that. As long as it don't have that, they gonna play with the cars. Them guys do not care. Right? Ain't nobody. I'm not putting no $5 bicycle playing cards in no gift basket and charging somebody $30. So like, no, that's not. No, no, no. We're not doing that. But we are older folk. I'd be shocked at how much stuff costs. My daughter was just telling me about her. She's a cosmetologist. She doesn't work in her field right now. She's not. Um, but I was asking her about some plaits or something, and she's somebody it was like $300. I was like, for what? She told me that's how much it costs to get your hair did nowadays. Girl, you have got to be lying to me. Like, there's no way. So people are actually paying $300, $200 to get their hair done. So yeah, I don't. Yeah. She told me that was back in the day, yesteryear. I was like, man, I remember when I was able to get a relaxer and a trim and a style and everything. I was in and out in like 2 hours, and it was like less than $100. And she's like, no. So I don't know what the deal is, but apparently everything went up while I was inside. So between the time I stopped working and now everything is sky high. Like when I was working, I kind of knew how much stuff costs. I was frugal. I didn't like to spend money, but at least I was aware of the cost of things. Now I am not, because when she told me that it was gonna be $300 for some plats, I told her they can keep that. I'll plat my own hair for $300. Like I'm not doing that. But you know, people pay for what they want to pay for. I'm just not it. I was also the person that had to sit there every weekend and do my children's hair because I refused to pay other people to do it when I was able to do it myself. My youngest daughter literally had hair to well under her butt until she was 13 or 14 when she cut it. So yeah, I did hair every weekend. So for me to be finding out that people are literally paying, $200 for hairdos nowadays is crazy work to me. But the price is the price. I ain't saying anything about their price because goodness knows I charge whatever I want to for my gifts and my talent. So I totally get it. But I also told them that they also have to realize that some of us people that are asking questions, because that was the thing. It was somebody was like, well, if you got to ask how much it costs, then, you can't afford it and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, that's bullcrap. I said, hell, some of us ask how much it costs because we're not aware of what you new age stylists are doing and how much y'all are charging. I said, I didn't have to ask how much things were back in the day because I knew for under $100 I was going to leave out, good. But now, if I go sit in somebody's chair and they tell me my bill is 300 some dollars, I'm gonna be looking crazy. So no, we have to ask. It ain't that we can't afford it. It's that we don't know what in the devil y'all is charging us for. What kind of prices y'all making up? So it's crazy. But I had to find people who had shops in their homes. Yeah. Now I have to go to Mobile and let my sister braid it because I can't find shops here where I live. That's what I'm talking about, and that's crazy. That's why I told her she need to get back to servicing clients because that is a lot of money. So you mean to tell me for 4 hours you can make $300 doing somebody's hair in the comfort of your own home or your own, salon or whatever? But she doesn't want to do that anymore, and I can understand why. That is a lot to deal with, but you spend a lot of money on those degrees and stuff, so you got to kind of use them. And that was one of the reasons why I made them pay for their own college. I'm not paying for that because y'all not going to appreciate it. So when they realized that we were not paying to put them through college and that they were going to do it themselves, everybody decided they wanted to learn a trade. I'm like, I bet you do. In and out of there, all that kind of stuff. Now they um, had a couple of family scholarships for the members of our family. Um, from an estate. So we just, the different kids that are going to college, they get a monthly amount and then a yearly amount. So they had scholarships and all that kind of stuff, which they could still get whether they went to a traditional 4 year, if they went to a community college, a trade school, it didn't matter. You got a year's worth, a free ride for a year, and then it stepped down after that. So, but yeah, we weren't paying for college. They had to pay for it themselves, and they picked things that they actually wanted to do. And here it is, fast forward 10 years or however many years, because she was finished with cosmetology school the week after she graduated high school. So she was the youngest graduate from that cosmetology school when she graduated. Nobody had ever dual enrolled in high school and trade at the same time. So she did that, but like I say, she got her degree. It was a means for an end means to an end. She did what she did for her little period of time, and now she's moved on to other employment. So that's not as taxing to her body. Cosmetology definitely takes a lot out of you. My mom was a cosmetologist, so I remember those swollen legs and ankles, and you know, she had all kind of like twisted ankles and everything from working doing hair. Yep, they have to stand up for long periods of time. That is exactly why she's not doing it now. Yes, yes, yes. Yep. And the crazy part about the scholarships is they're still available for our family members, but we don't have any young people that are college age right now. Everybody's either out of college or too young. So the next group of people in our family will actually be my grandkids, my oldest granddaughter. But until then, there's nobody else even going to school. So that money's just sitting there building interest, which is an awesome thing. Make sure we don't deplete the fund. But somebody's gonna have to get some higher education, or we just got a whole bunch of money sitting out there for nothing. All right, let's go ahead and get these done. I'm gonna move this chair so that I can get to cutting my cardboards and getting the rest of these gifts staged. Thank y'all so much for joining me. I know I've already said that, but I'm finna actually get to work now. If you are going over to Kay's house, I'll see you over there shortly. Or if you are at Kay's house, I'll be over there shortly. Let me clean off some of this miscellaneous. Oh, I need you to go with that gift over there before I lose you. Put you right there. Thank you guys. Y'all have a great night, a great day. The next group may be set. They may be set. I hope they are. Because the next group is my set. So it's crazy. My kids did it, and that was my youngest is 26, I think she is. And the oldest is 30, maybe. Yeah, the oldest is 30 and 26. So we've had a number of people run through there since then, but there's nobody left now. Everybody's grown and gone, except for these littles that are coming up. So that'll be awesome. But the same rule applies to them. We're not paying for their schooling. They have to make the grade or either pay for their own schooling, because I know for a fact they will appreciate it that much more. Have a great night, a great day. Enjoy your subbing tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out, Miss Vanita. I'll see y'all over to Kay's house. Thank y'all so much. Have a great night. What is that? An hour and 46 minutes. Be good, or at least be good at it. And thank y'all for the thumbs up. Great night, all occasion gifts. Thank you. Is that it? Nope.